previously on Big Brother.
We will be jumping to the HOH competition. Today we're going to be busking nomination ceremony where 8-Bit will put up 2 single players and then... Alright, welcome back to another nomination ceremony. It's Deli and Kayla. Welcome to the veto competition where we are busking as the golden people. I am going to be taking myself off the block today. Angelina, and you are... up again. I mean, Angelina, this is your final moments in the Big Brother household. Yeah. Okay guys, so we're getting ready to start the game, about to hit play. Anomaly is turned off, and about 1 o'clock we're going to have the HOH competition. I do want to mention this is not double eviction week again. So basically what that means is that today is going to be the HOH competition, and then Wednesday, before we end the video, we'll do a nomination ceremony, and then we'll be going back into the veto competition on Thursday. And then on Saturday, we'll have another eviction. So basically, my best guess here is we just gotta wait and figure out who has the HOH. I do want to mention, if you're watching this, the edited version, which I think is just gonna go up. I'm losing too many of these. They're like collapsing, I should say. So I'm very sorry about that. Next season, I'm gonna try to do it a little bit differently, which I'm very, very excited about. We're gonna jump into the HOH competition next. Welcome back to our fabulous HOH competition. This competition is all about woodworking and the handiness skill. For instance, certain people have a higher handiness skill because of them having to be have-nots and them having to fix things and things of that such sort, so they should be better. They're all crafting the same exact furniture piece. Everybody is a different level, so we'll see how well they go. Everybody's at least a level 2 because that's where furniture comes in for the handiness skill. And yeah, we're going to be doing this based off quality and or money. You can see everybody making all... Oh, some people are getting injured. This Kayla keeps hitting herself, which would be interesting. Alright, 8-Bit's done first. I don't know. Maybe Barbie or Deli? Oh, Kayla was last. Okay, so it does look like there is a difference in price and quality here, which is really nice, because the first one we're going to look at, well, actually, we'll just go in order, I guess. Della Grissy has the value of 35 in a normal planter. 8-Bit also has 35 in a normal planter. Kayla also has 35 in a normal planter, whereas Barbie only has 17. So Barbie is out, and she also has poor quality. Alright, welcome to round 2. Obviously, it is darker because, like I said, I'm having some technical difficulties. There's a lot of rounds I'm cutting out of this challenge, simply because they're just all getting 3-way ties. Barbie was the first one out with the potter plants, which we might have to go back to, but I don't know. I feel like they all possibly could be the same, which is the concerning part. Okay, 8-Bit was done. We're just waiting on Deli. Now is it raining? Okay, I think it might be raining. This is very interesting. This is Deli's. This is 8-Bit's sculpture. And this is Kayla's sculpture. Oh my god, I think Kayla just won HOH, guys. I think it happened after like 16 rounds. Okay, hold on. This is a poor quality, normal quality. We have a winner. It is Kayla Sims. Kayla Sims, you are our HOH for this week. I can't believe it. I'm going to decorate your room in dinosaurs just because I know you hate it. Yep, that's where we're going with this. I'm just kidding. I'll try to be kind, I guess. All right. On Wednesday, we'll be having the nomination ceremony. Very quickly go and change the have-not rooms. I don't actually think we have a have-not this week unless it is just Barbie herself. We could make Barbie our have-not because they tied for like second place. So maybe I'll just make Barbie the have-not for this week, which is kind of sad but also funny. At 9 morning. Hopefully people are talking to Kayla. I mean, by this point in the house, you kind of know. And Kayla does have her group of friends, but also Kayla, I'm not gonna lie to you, also has friends that are not her group of friends. The more people she talks to, or the more people that talk to her, the better. We're just gonna be jumping around sim by sim to really kind of get a good flourish of what our people are doing and stuff. Kayla is a cleaner, so she could spend a lot of her time cleaning. I could see this being the case. I'm just really hoping, for instance, Deli's been on the block every week almost, and so if Deli's again, I feel like that's, relatively sad because she's been on the block. But obviously this is the game that she decided to play. Oh, he's outside. They're talking. Look at that. I talk about it, and look what's happening. Kayla is antisocial, you know? So I think that also will play a factor into this. Obviously, this is all talking. Talking to your players is also very important, obviously, because, you know, they are the determination on if you go home or not, and you get down to the final four. Crazy. We're there. Literally, we are there. It is insane. That is essentially what is happening. Kayla has squared her spot away into the final four, which is great for me since that's who I'm rooting for. I think that's who I'm rooting for. I'm like maybe 92% sure. I had a few others in here that I'm also like, ooh, you know, they're playing some tough games. James is over here by the pool with 8-Bit. Deli is over here. 8-Bit and Deli are talking. They kind of see like a romancy thing over there. Not entirely sure what's going on, but I am obviously a little bit curious. They are becoming good friends, which is really good. Kayla is talking to Barbie, which once again I would say Kayla is a pretty close competitor with Barbie. Barbie obviously is really close with James here, so once again you would have to wonder if James is safe because of this. Under normal circumstances, we're playing normal Big Brother, I would say yeah, you know, we would have our team ups. Like this looks like they're a pretty good pair. They're following people around, you know. Kayla is a wanderer. She's been a wanderer since day one, in her defense. Oh, this is, by the way, the worst decorated room I've done so far. Essentially, I'm just trying to keep the elements. The only difference is I did change the wallpapers and stuff. The biggest differences of the house. Also, there is this. There's Dino over there. Dinosaurs, by the way, if you are unaware of Kayla's drum with dinosaurs, is that there was a long-running gag on her channel for several years. Could still be on the channel, if I'm being honest with you, that, you know, she didn't really like dinosaurs and stuff like that. And so it's just like a big joke. You know, it's like kayak and 14-year-old. Which some of those became more literal as the years went on. And I'm just, you know, participating in my joking. I mean, in no way whatsoever. And also, I think the atrociousness is actually really something that she would actually strive for. I think more zebra print, to be honest with you. Not in real life, in sim form, and so I'm pretty okay with the choices that I made in that regard. Oh, James. That was a choice. Oh, she's getting a shower? Or she's getting a bath? Look at her go. Using her utilities. That's what I'm talking about, Kayla. Use your utilities. You deserve it. Or week 6 in? Week 4 in? Week 5? Or something like that. You deserve it. Girl. You deserve it. Because, like, the plan for next season is to stream everything. And then cut down those streams for YouTube videos. So if you want to watch it live, you can watch it live. Maybe we'll do it the week in advance, and so you get to see that week play out. Maybe reach level 6. Oh, that's good. Build your cooking skills. Okay. Oh, Barbie just being good friends with James. Obviously, this is from the previous challenge. And then I'm gonna have Barbie Queen Lightly over here. All right, about 6 or 7 o'clock tonight, we will be doing the nomination ceremony, bringing this episode to a close. And then tomorrow we will start with the veto competition, or next week, which will air on, fingers crossed, Friday. That is the plan. That is the hope. Good for Kayla. I'd say Kayla as an HOH person it's definitely playing, you know, a good game. I mean, plenty of little friends around, by the way. Barbie, who is taking another nap. This whole not being HOH it's just not doing well for her. Not looking great. Gotta say, be honest with you, because she is a have not in that regard, and so she is a cleaner, which I would say is very ironic, even though I personally believe there is versions of Barbie out there, like in the world. She is definitely like almost the exact opposite, where she like would do everything by a maid and like all this other stuff, whereas I think the Barbie that I'm supposed to be representing, it would be complete opposite. I mean, her fun is down, but like food is more important. James got a good reputation. Good for James. All right, James back floating. Barbie is upstairs reading, even though she definitely should not be. I'm just concerned for Barbie's well-being, okay? She's playing with the dust bunny. Sure. So, for the nomination ceremony, which I am very both excited for and also kind of nervous about, but welcome back to another nomination ceremony, where I will be putting up 2 people, Kay will be putting up 2 people on the block, starting with James and going through. We'll be checking their numbers, as of course. James is a 36. Very high, very good. Barbie is also a 36. She's got 2 best friends. I'm curious to see what that will change by Thursday. Ellie has a 4. A freaking 4 this late in the competition? Deli! get to conversating with Kayla. My gosh. And then, last but not least, we have Dylan, who is a 0. A freaking 0 this far into a competition. You know how bad you have to be to get a 0? Real freaking bad, Dylan. Real freaking bad. I want to come in here. I normally don't. Like, I tend to leave this as its own entity, but I really got something, and I really wanted to talk about it and discuss it with you, so let's discuss just for a second. And that is the fact that 3 people who are not, like, going out this week, possibly, I mean, someone could win the veto competition. This could go wrong, but because we're in the final 5, are Kayla, Barbie, and James. Those are the 3 people who are best friends, okay? Barbie and James are best friends. They are best friends with one another. They're the highest scores. And then you have Kayla, who's an extremely high score, which is ironic because James is the one who put her up last week, so that just shows you what a week of, can do in the household. But that does make me think that they want to be the final 3, that this is an intentional plan. 8-Bit does have his occasional friend. He's been down there before. It's been a long time since he's been in the elimination chair, but he tends to get himself out in the veto challenge. And of course, Deli was just there last week, and so we definitely know she does have friends inside the house. I didn't realize it was this low with Kayla, though. I do think Kayla has voted against her every week she's been in the elimination chair. So I just find it very fascinating. I'd love to know what you guys think in the comments. Do you guys think this is a lion? But guys, that does bring us to the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please do make that thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below. Are you guys happy with the results? Are you guys mad about the results? Who do you think is going to win the veto competition? I personally do believe that it could be 8-Bit because Dylan has won several veto competitions prior to this. I think Deli's also taken herself off the block, but this is all about handiness, and so it's not really about knowledge, it is about skill. So we will have to wait and see. But guys, I'll talk to you guys all soon.